Hey, how's it going guys? Phil here, and this is a review for the Jlab Wireless Go Keyboard and Mouse. Thank you to Best Buy for sending me this product for free to try. You'll receive the keyboard, mouse, USB receiver dongle, 2 AAA batteries, and a quick start guide. This is the wireless keyboard. It measures 11 inches wide, 5 inches long, and is 3¼ inch thick at the back, with the media dial adding another 1/4 inch and tapers down to 1/4 inch at the front since the back is elevated. There are rubber feet at the back and front on the bottom to keep it from sliding, and it requires 2 AAA batteries which are included. Inside the battery bay is a storage slot for the USB dongle, so you can stow it safely for travel, though I found getting it out of the slot a little difficult. This is the wireless optical mouse. It is 4 inches long, 2½ inches wide, and 1½ inch tall. The exterior has a matte plastic finish without any silicone or rubber padding, except for the clickable scroll wheel, which I prefer as I've found rubber grips tend to degrade over time. The DPI button toggles between low, medium, and high, and the actuation distance for the left and right click buttons is short and does not require a lot of pressure to engage. This mouse is about 2/3 the size of my gaming mouse, so it feels a bit small, especially if you have big hands or are used to a bigger mouse. When holding the mouse on the thumb rest and with my fingers on the buttons, there's quite a big air gap between the mouse and my cupped hand, though it is lightweight at only 2½ ounces. On its bottom, the front and back glides help the mouse slide smoothly, and inside the battery compartment, you'll find a AA battery pre-installed, so you'll just need to remove the protective tab. There's a storage slot for the USB dongle in this battery compartment as well, and removing the dongle from this slot was much easier. The power switch is just below the optical sensor, which flashes red when powered on. Above that are the connection mode LEDs, and pressing the mode button switches between Bluetooth 1 or 2 and 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, since both the mouse and keyboard can pair with up to 3 devices, though only supports 1 connection at a time. Using the USB dongle is basically plug and play. Just power on the mouse and keyboard and ensure that the connection modes are set to 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi on each. The power switch for the keyboard is at the top left, and the LED color lets you know which connection mode you're using. For example, blue is for Bluetooth 1. Short pressing the connect button to its right switches connections, so yellow is for Bluetooth 2, and purple is for Wi-Fi. The top row keys are half-sized F keys, with secondary functions like home, brightness control, tasks, apps, search, desktop, playback controls, mute, screenshot, calculator, and screen lock. You can also choose a specific connection mode using the secondary functions of 1, 2, and 3. The keyboard layout can also be toggled between Mac, Android, and Windows, which changes the function of several dual-purpose keys like Command-Alt and Option Control for cross-compatibility with nearly all devices. At the bottom right, you have directional half keys. While the keyboard looks small, it is actually full size, and the typing experience is pretty similar to the onboard keyboard of my 14-inch laptop. And you can see here that they're basically the same size. While the keys are low profile, I felt they have a rather high actuation force, with a little bit of clickiness to them as well. The keyboard is not backlit, and while that helps it have a longer battery life, it makes it harder to see in the dark. Both the mouse and keyboard connect simultaneously to the USB dongle, so only one USB port is needed. I found the keyboard to be responsive with no perceptible lag or delay between pressing keys and text appearing on the screen. The function keys up top like mute and the media dial let me quickly adjust speaker volume, and the dial can also control playback like play pause and track skipping with single, double, and long presses. Other quick functions like calculator, screen lock, and screenshot also worked as expected. Both the mouse and keyboard can pair with up to 2 different Bluetooth devices as well, so you don't have to have an available USB port. Just press and hold the connect buttons after switching to Bluetooth mode to initiate pairing. Either way, I found the connections to be stable, fast, and reliable. I didn't notice any difference in input responsiveness whether using the USB dongle or connected over Bluetooth. For the mouse, the different DPI settings correspond to 800, 1200, and 1600 DPI, so you can change the cursor travel distance relative to physical motion quickly and easily. Just note that the scroll wheel has a fairly high actuation force when clicked, and the scroll increments for the wheel are small but discrete. Overall, both the keyboard and mouse work great, I like that they're both small and lightweight for travel, and that I can use them both with computers or mobile devices with multiple connectivity options. While I typically prefer rechargeable devices, the disposable batteries are rated to last over 6 months depending on usage. Both devices are fast and responsive, and I didn't have any issues with them pairing or maintaining their connections. I also really liked the media key on the keyboard for quickly adjusting volume, but I wish the click functions were programmable to perform custom actions. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can ask me any questions in the comments. I'll put a link to the product in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join me next time.